Welcome to our YouTube channel. Examples of informal contractions. Contractions are shortened forms created by combining two words and omitting letters, widely used in spoken English to enhance communication fluency. Next, let's explore over 40 common contractions used in informal conversations. These types of contractions are not used in writing, being more common in spoken English and in informal conversations among native speakers. In comparison with some examples from the Portuguese language, as indicated in the following table. Let's proceed with examples from the English language.
Want to, wanna.
Do you want to go to the movies tonight? Do you want to go to the movies tonight?
I want to go to the store later. I want to go to the store later.
Do you guys want to have coffee now? Do you guys want to have coffee now?
Got to, gotta.
I have got to leave early today. I gotta leave early today.
They have got to study for the test tomorrow. They gotta study for the test tomorrow.
I have got to solve this problem now. I gotta solve this problem now.
Going to, gonna.
We are going to have pizza for dinner tonight. We're gonna have pizza for dinner tonight.
He is going to start his new job next month. He's gonna start his new job next month.
I am going to buy a car next month. I'm gonna buy a car next month.
I am going to. I'm gonna becomes I'ma.
I am going to start the diet next week. I'ma start the diet next week.
I am going to make dinner later. I'ma make dinner later.
I am going to buy a new car this year. I'ma buy a new car this year.
gimme.
Can you give me a moment, please? Can you give me a moment, please?
Give me a minute to think about it. Give me a minute to think about it.
Could you give me a hand with this? Could you give me a hand with this?
Would have becomes woulda.
I would have gone if I knew you needed help. I would have gone if I knew you needed help.
They would have won if they had trained more. They would have won if they had trained more.
I would have helped you if I had known earlier. I would have helped you if I had known earlier.
Wouldn't have becomes wouldna.
I would not have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it.
She would not have come. She wouldna come.
They would not have one. They would have won.
Should have becomes shoulda.
We should have studied for the test. We should have studied for the test.
He should have called before coming. He should have called before coming.
We should have arrived earlier. We should have arrived earlier.
Could have becomes coulda.
I could have done better if I had more time. I could have done better if I had more time.
I could have helped if I knew you needed it. I could have helped if I knew you needed it.
She could have bought the ticket online. She could have bought the ticket online.
Couldn't have becomes couldna.
I could not have finished this without your help. I couldn't have finished this without your help.
She could not have known about the surprise party. She couldn't have known about the surprise party.
They could not have predicted the outcome. They could have predicted the outcome.
Might have becomes mighta.
I might have forgotten to lock the door. I might have forgotten to lock the door.
He might have come if he had known earlier. He might have come if he had known earlier.
I might have left my keys at home. I might have left my keys at home.
Might not have, mightn't have becomes mightna.
I might not have understood it correctly. I might not understood it correctly.
She might not have arrived yet. She might not arrived yet.
They might not have finished their homework. They might have finished their homework.
Must have becomes musta.
He must have forgotten his wallet at home. He must have forgotten his wallet at home.
They must have been delayed because of traffic. They must have been delayed because of traffic.
She must have forgotten to send the email. She must have forgotten to send the email.
Must not have, mustn't have becomes mustna.
I must not have received the email. I mustn't receive the email.
I must not have left my keys at home. I mustn't left my keys at home.
She must not have heard the news. She must have heard the news.
Have to.
I have to finish this work today. I have to finish this work today.
I have to finish this report by tomorrow. I have to finish this report by tomorrow.
They have to arrive on time for the event. They have to arrive on time for the event.
Do not know. Don't know becomes dunno.
I do not know where I put my keys. I dunno where I put my keys.
I do not know how to fix this issue. I dunno how to fix this issue.
I do not know what happened to my phone. I don't know what happened to my phone.
Lemme.
Let me help you with that. Let me help you with that.
Let me explain how it works. Let me explain how it works.
Let me finish my work first. Let me finish my work first.
Needa.
I need to tidy up my room today. I need to tidy up my room today.
We need to solve this problem soon. We need to solve this problem soon.
We need to buy groceries for the party. We need to buy groceries for the party.
Tryna.
I am trying to finish this work quickly. I'm trying to finish this work quickly.
I am trying to learn how to play the guitar. I'm trying to learn how to play the guitar.
I am trying to finish this book this week. I'm trying to finish this book this week.
Don't you becomes didn'tcha.
Do not you want to come with us? Don't you want to come with us?
Do not you think this movie is interesting? Don't you think this movie is interesting?
Do not you love this song? Don't you love this song?
Didn't you becomes didn'tcha.
Did not you see the message I sent you? Didn't you see the message I sent you?
Did not you enjoy the movie? Didn't you enjoy the movie?
Did not you finish your homework yet? Didn't you finish your homework yet?
Will not you, won't you becomes won'tcha.
Will not you join us for dinner? Won't ya join us for dinner?
Will not you come to the party with me? Won'tcha come to the party with me?
Will you tell me what happened? Won't ya tell me what happened?
Got you, gotcha.
I finally understood the joke. Got you now. I finally understood the joke. Gotcha now.
I figured out your plan. Got you now. I figured out your plan. Gotcha now.
I finally understood the puzzle. Got you. I finally understood the puzzle. Gotcha.
Bet you, betcha.
I bet you will love this movie. I bet you will love this movie.
I bet you cannot solve this puzzle. I bet ya can't solve this puzzle.
I bet you can't guess what happened. I bet you can't guess what happened.
Used to, usita.
I used to play the guitar when I was younger. I used to play the guitar when I was younger.
She used to live in New York. She used to live in New York.
We used to go hiking every weekend. We used to go hiking every weekend.
Tell them, tell 'em.
I will tell them you said hello. I'll tell them you said hello.
Could you tell them I will be late? Could you tell 'em I'll be late?
She is going to tell them the news tomorrow. She's going to tell him the news tomorrow.
Kinda.
This movie is kind of boring. This movie is kind of boring.
am kind of tired after work. I'm kinda tired after work.
She is kind of upset about the situation. She's kinda upset about the situation.
Has to, Asta.
He has to leave earlier today. He has to leave earlier today.
She has to finish the report today still. She ought to finish the report today still.
They have to study for the exam tomorrow. They ought to study for the exam tomorrow.
Ought to, oughta.
You ought to apologize for what you said. You ought to apologize for what you said.
He ought to apologize for what he said. He oughta apologize for what he said.
They ought to consider other options. They ought to consider other options.
Need to, needa.
I need to go shopping tonight. I need to go shopping tonight.
I need to clean my room tomorrow. I need to clean my room tomorrow.
I need to finish this by tomorrow. I need to finish this by tomorrow.
Out of oughta.
I am out of milk. I'm out of milk.
They are out of time for that. They're out of time for that.
I am out of options now. I'm out of options now.
Supposed to, supposita.
She is supposed to be here by now. She's supposed to be here by now.
I am supposed to finish this task today. I'm supposed to finish this task today.
We were supposed to leave early. We were supposed to leave early.
What are you, Watcha or Watcha?
What are you doing now? Watcha doing now?
What are you going to do later? Watcha gonna do later?
What are you thinking about it? Watcha thinking about it.
Cup of cuppa.
Would you like a cup of coffee? Would you like a cup of coffee?
I usually have a cup of tea in the afternoon. I usually have a cup of tea in the afternoon.
I am craving a cup of hot cocoa. I'm craving a cup of hot cocoa.
Sort of, sorta.
I am sort of busy right now. I'm sort of busy right now.
This movie is sort of interesting, but a bit slow. This movie is sorta interesting, but a bit slow.
I sort of understand what you are saying. I sort of understand what you're saying.
A lotta.
I have a lot of work to do today. I have a lot of work to do today.
There are a lot of people at the concert. There are a lot of people at the concert.
There are a lot of books on the shelf. There are a lot of books on the shelf.
Lots.
I have lots of friends in this city. I have lots of friends in this city.
There are lots of flowers in the garden. There are lots of flowers in the garden.
There is lots of food at the party. There's lots of food at the party.
Mucha.
I do not have much of a choice in this matter. I don't have mucha choice in this matter.
There is not much of a chance for success. There isn't mucha chance for success.
He does not have much of a sense of humor. He doesn't have mucha sense of humor.
Because,
I like her because she is kind and thoughtful. I like her 'cause she's kind and thoughtful.
He left early because he had an appointment. He left early 'cause he had an appointment.
We postponed the trip because of the bad weather. We postponed the trip because of the bad weather.
Supposed to, supposta.
I was supposed to meet her at 3 p.m. I was supposed to meet her at 3 p.m.
She is supposed to be here by now. She's supposed to be here by now. Supposed to, supposta.
I was supposed to meet her at 3 p.m. I was supposed to meet her at 3 p.m.
She is supposed to be here by now. She's supposed to be here by now.
We are supposed to be there by noon. We're supposed to be there by noon.
Is not it, isn't it becomes in it.
It is a beautiful day, is not it? It's a beautiful day, innit?
This weather is quite unpredictable, is not it? This weather is quite unpredictable, innit?
We should go to the park, is not it? We should go to the park, innit?
Should not have, shouldn't becomes shouldna.
I should not have eaten that much cake. I shouldn't eaten that much cake.
She should not have ignored his advice. She shouldna ignored his advice.
She should not have said that to him. She shouldn't have said that to him.
You or you are, yeah.
You are amazing. Yeah, amazing.
You should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself.
You can do it. You can do it.
If you enjoyed this video, please kindly leave your like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.